You're about to watch a live stream from our Facebook group. It's a club where we pretty much just talk about board games all day long. Usually I'll live stream at least once a day, and everyone's invited. It's free, obviously. So if you're interested in coming to hang out with us, click the link in the description below. Hope to see you there. Welcome to another Let's Play, playthrough, whatever. And today we are going to play. What are we playing, Finn?
Cartagena.
Cartagena. That's right. This is a game where you're pirates escaping the island or town or whatever, some prison that's in Cartagena, and you got to get to your boat and sail away. And I'm very excited. This is unrelated, but there goes Finn. It's very nice weather. Did you notice that today, Finn? Did you notice that the weather's been nice?
Yeah.
Look what I'm wearing. Flip-flops. It's flip-flop season. How about you? Not yet? I got shorts. I got flip-flops. Finn's got tissues. Let's just try to not use the tissue at all. Let's just keep our hands on the table, not use the tissue, at least until we switch cameras. Okay? Think we could do that?
I just need to.
No. Okay. Maybe next time. We'll see. We'll work on our tics. So anyway, let me just go right into the overhead view. Let's try to keep the tissue out of the overhead view, and so we could see what this game is all about. Okay, and you know what? Let's get rid of this laptop. We don't need to see that. Sorry. And there's the tissue. We'll hide the tissue right behind our faces. So our faces are up here, up there, and we're just going to hide the tissue right behind where you see us. So that's how we're going to handle this tissue situation. All right, so as I said, we are pirates. As you can see in this game, Finn is going to be the blue pirates. This is not, there we go, just focused in. And I'm going to be the purple pirates. Now, if you're playing the base game, there's base and advanced. And if you're playing base, then everybody starts with 4 pirates and 2 actions. And there are 1 less board piece. And if you play the advanced version, which is better, then everybody starts with 5 pirates, 3 actions, and then all 6 of these board pieces. I'm doing kind of a modified version. I'm keeping all my pirates. It's actually better to have fewer pirates because you're trying to get all your people to this rowboat. But just to balance it a little bit for playing against Finn, I'm going to have all my pirates. He's going to have 4. So we start out the game with building the board, right? So Finn, why don't you do that? You can see the boards are 2-sided. You just hook them up however you want. So let's put this up here, and then let's attach another one. You could, as long as it makes sense, as long as this path is connecting, try to build it up this way a little bit, Finn, if possible. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's, I think we're going to have to go maybe, oh man, we really built ourselves into a corner here, huh? Okay, tell you what, new idea. Let's go like this, and then like this, and then we're back on track, right? So normally it's not an issue, you just build it however the board lays out, but because we're trying to keep it all on camera, we're trying to make it make sense. Go ahead, Finn. Just attach it. So you do have to make the path connect. So that works. However, so if I were to go like this would not work because this path does not connect. It runs into the jungle. Excuse me. Man, we're a very sneezy crew, the 2 of us, huh? All right, so Finn's trying to make this work. And there we go. That works. Then we put the boat at the end. And that's that. That's our board. Should we try? Let's try to move it up a little bit. Ready? I'm going to try to move this whole thing. Yeah. Now we're talking, right? All right, it's a little bit far for you, but that's okay. So let's just put everything up front here. So now, for the purpose of this demo, Finn, would you be willing to keep your cards face up? Just so that people could see? Okay. So normally you don't do this, but just to show you guys how to play. You have different cards that have different symbols. You have a grappling hook, there are keys, there's a jug.
How many cards do you start with?
So whoever is the first, do you want to go first or second?
Whoever goes second is what?
So whoever goes first gets 6 cards, everybody else gets 5 cards. That's how it goes.
I want to go first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I want to.
Okay. So that means I get an extra card. Normally, I'm going to skip this game just because I want to make it a little fairer.
I want to get 6 cards.
So how many cards do you have? I think I gave you 6, right? Looks like maybe even 7.
I got 7.
So Finn, what I want you to do is I want you to keep your cards right here so people can see them, okay?
I have 7.
Okay. And my cards are here, and I'm going to start with 5. Again, normally, now you're starting?
Yeah.
Normally he would get 6 and I would get 5, but I'm giving him 7 just to give him a little bit of an advantage. And so what these little flags represent is who you are on the board. So I have all these purple figures, so I have the purple flag so people know who I am. Finn has which flag? Why don't you put it right here so people could see? Finn has blue because he is the blue player. So what you want to do is you want to get all of your little guys into this boat and then sail away from Cartagena, island, prison, whatever it is, wherever we're trapped. That's where you want to go. Now this game has 0 text. It's very simple. What you do is you play a card as one of your actions, and then you pick one of your pirates to go to that symbol, and then you would discard the card. So if I were to go, and Finn's going to go first, so why don't you go first, Finn?
How many turns do I go?
You're going to get 2 actions. So first you have to use 1 card if you want to go somewhere. He's really planning it out. This is really my son. Very strategic. What do you think, Finn? Can't go that far because if you were to use this key, you would go there. So pick a card. You have a lot of telescopes, and that sends you pretty far. Maybe you should do that.
What?
Right? Okay, so Finn is using a telescope. And then what he does is he picks one of his pirates, and he moves that pirate to the next available telescope, which is right there. Now, if there was someone already there, he would actually skip it and go to the next telescope. So that's part of the strategy of the game. So that was one of Finn's actions. Finn gets 2 actions. He doesn't have to use the second one, but he probably will. So do you want to use another action, Finn?
What should I use?
I don't know. It's up to you. You could use anything. Come on, Finn. We're live. Keys. Okay.
Oh, no.
Not the keys. He doesn't want to go that far. He wants to go farther. Finn is suffering a little bit from analysis paralysis, but he is going to go with the lantern, and he moves to the next available lantern space. So that is Finn's 2 actions. Because we're using the base game, we're not doing the advanced game where you get 3 actions. So now it's my turn, and to demonstrate a point, I am going to use a telescope. And I'm going to use that on one of my pirates, and so I'm going to skip over this telescope where Finn is, and then go to the next one. That's a key mechanic of the game, that you, skip over wherever someone is, and you go to the next one. So that's what a lot of the strategy is. So now for my next move, I'm going to do the only way that you're able to get new cards. Because as you can see, we would run out of cards pretty quickly. And you don't get them automatically. What you have to do is you have to spend an action to go backwards to the next available spot. And you can pick any of your pirates to do that. Since I only have 1, I'm going to drop this pirate back to here. So that's the only way that you could end up on a spot with more than 1 pirate. If you can't go forward and share a spot. You can only go backwards and share a spot. And when you do, you get as many cards as there are pirates already there. So right now there was 1 pirate, so I get 1 card, and it's a grappling hook. And please don't do that. And so normally you wouldn't be having your hand face up like this. We're just doing that for the purpose of demonstration for this game. So that was my 2 actions, 1 to go here, 1 to drop back and get a card. And now it's Finn's turn. I know what I would do if I were Finn. Well, let's see. Let's see what he does.
What are
you going to do?
I'm going to use a telescope.
And then what?
I'll use another telescope. And then I move all the way here.
Well, I have an idea, Finn. So here's an idea. So let's pretend he didn't do that.
Instead I had this.
Finn, you just said you used another telescope, right?
No, I wanted to move it.
Okay, so instead of moving this guy, a good move for Finn, because he can do that, he can go to the next available telescope, which would be all the way here, which is a good move. However, a better move in Cartagena is to take one of his guys that's all the way back here. Because remember, to win the game, you need to get all your players to this boat. So if instead of moving this guy, who's already a little advanced, why not move a guy all the way back here, because he'll go to the same spot. Make sense, Finn?
No, I just want to move you.
Yeah, but instead of moving from here, you moved one of this guy. So basically, he has 3 players on the board now, all in pretty good position instead of just 2. So that's the part of the strategy. So that was 2 moves, and it's a good thing. If I had telescopes, I could jump ahead of him now, but I'm all out of telescopes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a grappling hook to go to this grappling hook, and then I'm going to use another grappling hook to go to skip this grappling hook and go to the next one. So now I got 3 guys on the board as well, and we're in similar shape. So we're doing okay.
My turn.
Now, Finn's turn. You can see Finn's running out of cards a little bit here. Oops.
I'm going to move here.
Now, is that right? Where were you? You were here? Wow, yeah. So Finn really lucked out. So he used a rum bottle, or whatever that is, canteen, and he smartly saw there was no rum for a very far distance. So he got a good jump here. So that's actually a good move. I like that. Okay, and what are you going to do for your second action, Finn?
I'm going to do this key too. Move him here.
Okay, now I don't like that move as much because he's moving this guy up here when there's no rush and he's running out of cards. I would have probably dropped back and gotten more cards, but that's okay. That's why I gave Finn an advantage here. So now my turn, I am going to use...
You should probably use the one that's close. That's the closest to the boat.
I'm going to use a grappling hook, again, to go all the way up here. And then I am going to...
Well, we only have keys.
Yeah, and then I'm going to drop back here
but what if
to get another card.
But if you use
Those are my 2 actions.
this, then I could go all the way there.
Well, no, you would have to go... Depends on where you go. This guy would have to stop here or here. Well, it's your turn now, Finn, and you can see you're about to run out of cards. So Finn has 1 card left. You drop all the way back there? Don't do that. Go back there. Go back there. Here's the thing. You've already gotten a guy... Hold on. Where was it? Here? So let's talk about strategy a little bit. You already spent a bunch of cards to get him up to here. Instead of dropping him back here, why not just drop, say, this guy back there? Right? Then you only lose 2 spots. No. To here. You just drop it back to the closest one. So Finn gets a card, and now he has 1 more action. He could either drop back again and get another card. You would only lose 1 space. That's probably a good move. And then Finn gets another card. So now he set himself up for some future moves that might be a little better. So what I'm going to do is I am going to what to do? I'm going to use 2 keys. No. I need to get this guy on the board somehow. So, yeah, okay. So I'm going to go keys, and then I'm going to drop him back 1 so I could get a card. Okay, so not a big fancy turn, but that's what I got so far.
My turn.
Okay. No, you don't take a card. You have to do an action to get a card.
Okay, so I'm gonna...
Ooh, I just set you up for something good. Let's see if you see it, Fem.
The grappling hook?
No, I was thinking about a way you can get 2 cards with 1 action.
Go down to here?
Huh? No. Do you see any other spots with 2 players?
Here?
That's 1 spot. Where's another spot with 2 players?
Here.
Yeah. Could you drop back really easily? And just like that. See, now if you have there are 2 pirates there already, you get 2 cards. And he only had to lose 1 spot, so that's an ideal situation.
I have 3.
Oh, man. And now he has a ton of grappling hooks, so He gets one more action. You can do whatever you want, Finn. What do you want to do?
Alright. So I'm gonna use a grappling hook. Move him all the way to here.
Okay. So Finn is very close to getting one guy in the boat. So now it's my turn, and I think what I want to do is I need to start moving guys up. So I'm going to use a gun to get him there, and then I'm going to use keys to go there.
Don't you need more cards? You only have one.
I do, but what I did, Finn, is I set myself up because there's 2 pirates there. So next turn I plan on dropping back and I'll get 2 cards. See, that's the strategy, Finn. It's a strategy.
So my turn, I'm gonna...
Let's see. So you still got this guy back here, and you want to start moving these guys up. So
I'm gonna use another grappling hook. Whoa, there's 3 pirates there.
Yep.
1 more. 3.
Now, if you were to go back, you'd have to start all the way at the beginning. You don't want to do that, probably.
Okay, so do I have another action?
Yeah, you could move. You could use a card, or you could just skip your action if you want. Right now, there's 3 pirates here. There's 2 blue and 1 purple. And that's another thing. You could have a max of 3 pirates in one space. So if you were to drop back, you would pass that space and go to the next one with pirates, and there aren't any. So he would just start over. If he can, I'm not sure. I don't know if you could just drop back to the beginning. But Finn, you have 1 more action, or you could skip this action. It's up to you.
If I use a grappling hook, can I move this guy to the boat?
You can, but you could also use a grappling hook on like him and then move all the way up to there. It's up to you.
I'm gonna use
All right, Finn likes to get out early. So Finn is the first one on the boat. He needs to get 3 more, and then he wins the game. All right, so my turn. Like I said, my first action is going to be to drop back to get 2 cards because there are 2 pirates there. And what can I do with these, Finn? Let's see. Let me use... Oh, these keys. These keys are killing me. I can't use them. Oh, but I could use a grappling hook. So I'm going to use a grappling hook to go all the way there.
Okay.
Those are my 2 actions.
I'm gonna use a gun to this guy here.
Okay. 1 more action.
I'm gonna use a key. Down here too.
Oh, that's actually a good move because I was going to use these 3 people to get a lot of easy cards. I was going to just use the keys and then drop back and get 2 more cards, but Finn stopped me from doing that. So now it's my turn. What I will do is I'll use... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use a lantern to go here.
I need to go there.
And then I'm going to use keys
I don't have no cards, Daddy.
to go there.
Now I can't go in.
I'm out of cards too. So now it's your turn. So you're going to have to drop back.
I can drop back anywhere.
You can't drop back here, so you're going to have to go all the way back here.
Here?
Yep. So by moving out of the way, moving this guy out of there, I made him drop back further than he probably would have wanted to go.
I have 2.
Yep. So now you have 1 more action if you want to use it. You might just want to use a gun. Okay, so my turn. I do not have any cards, so just like Finn, I'm going to drop back. Got a lantern. And then I'm going to drop back for my second action, and I'll take 2 cards. So even though I did lose some space, I got 3 cards out of the turn. Pretty good. So now Finn's turn.
I'm gonna use another gun, and I'm out of cards.
Can I give you a suggestion?
What?
If you move this guy instead, then you could skip there, and then he could jump ahead. So now you could drop back for more cards if you want. There's 2 things you could do, Finn. You could either drop him back to there and get a card, or you could drop him back to there and get 2 cards. And Finn takes 2 cards. Oh, and he took 3. Tell you what, keep 3. Just for the purpose of this playthrough, we'll give Finn a little extra advantage. Here, make sure you can see it on the screen, Finn. Put him up here. All right, so now I got 3 cards. Finn has 3 cards. I'm actually doing pretty well considering the handicap. And let's use, I'll just use the lantern. We'll move this guy up here. And then we'll do a jug, and we'll move this guy up here. Okay, I'm just starting to do just kind of random things to show how the game could go.
This.
So Finn is moving a jug. He skips over and goes there.
I'm going to use another jug.
He's using another jug. Now, Finn, wait. Do you want to do that one? Wait. Now, Finn, what?
This one.
Yes, because they're all going to go to the same spot. So this might be a little hard to understand, but there's a jug here, here, and then this is the only open one. So since there's already pirates on there and there, you skip over and you go here. So that's why you always want to move the furthest pirate back, because that gets most of your back players to win. The secret to this game isn't to get to the boat as fast as possible. It's to try to get all your worst pirates in as best a situation as possible. A good way to lose the game is to rush 2 or 3 guys up here and then leave 1 behind, because by the end of the game, everyone else's pirates are up here, and you're not going to be able to get the advantage of jumping a bunch of spots in 1 turn. All right, so now it's my turn. I do not have a lot of cards, so I'm just going to drop back here and get 1, and then I'm going to drop back here and get another 1. Okay.
Ammo?
You're up. I know what I would do if I were you, Finn. You could drop back. I would focus on getting cards this turn. So I would either drop this one back and then drop them back again, or drop this one back and this one back. It's up to you.
I'm going to do this.
All right, so you got 1 card. Let's see what you get.
Another key.
Okay.
Drop back. Again, I'm getting 2 more.
2 more cards. There you go.
Another key and a jig.
So, wow, with that many keys, Finn's actually in a really good spot, because right now, with 2 keys, he can get any of his guys in. He could get this guy in on 1. Actually, he could go 1, 2, and I don't have any keys.
It's still my turn.
It's my turn. You did 2 actions. 1, 2. So now it's a little unfair because I know he has keys. So normally what I would do in this situation is I would move this guy either forward using a card or backwards to leave this key open so that he couldn't just quickly jump to this key over here. But because I'm not really supposed to know what's in his hand, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to focus on these guys. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab 2 cards there, and then I'm going to fall back here and get another 2 cards. So you can see now I have a lot of cards, but my guys aren't in a great situation. But I make up for that in the fact that I could jump, like with all these lanterns, I could jump to the end in, you know, a few moves. So you're up, Finn. What do you got?
I'm gonna use 2 keys.
So do them 1 at a time. Hold on.
I'm gonna do these 2.
Hold on, 1 at a time. Put them down. So you use 1 key, right?
Yeah, and another.
And let me know in the comments if this is obnoxious that I'm stopping him from doing certain moves and trying to get him to think about it. I'm trying to teach him the strategy.
No.
Okay, so he's skipping that key. He's going right to that key. So now what, Finn?
I'm gonna use a jar. And this
Now, Finn, can I tell you a secret?
What?
If you used a key, what would happen if you used a key on him? Just think about it. Where would he go?
Here.
But you don't want to do that, do you?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't know.
Do you want your guy in the boat or no?
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty good move to me, Finn. If he uses his key, he skips this one, and goes right in the boat, right? So that's why I was saying, if I did know his hand, or just if I wanted to be safe, I would have moved him so that his guys would have had to stop here at least. But so now Finn's got 2 in the boat, 2 here, and I am not doing well. So it's time to play a little aggressively. So what I would do probably is, no, I need to get all my guys up. So, okay, yeah. So I would use a rum bottle to move this guy there. And then, oh, it's still my turn. And then I would use, what else? What else can I do? Man, I'm really not in good shape here.
Because I'm winning. I
Yeah.
have 4 guys and you have 5.
Yeah, and I just didn't play that greatly. Okay,
My turn.
so that's my second action. So you see, it's a problem once you have people hanging back because they don't have anyone to jump over that much.
I'm using my key. I'm in to there.
It's a good move.
Yep.
It's a good move. All right, he moved his key. And what's your second action?
Gonna use this.
He's using his rum bottle to jump me and win the game.
Without you going anywhere in the boat.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Usually you get at least one guy on the boat. But Finn has sailed away from Cartagena and on to plunder new unsuspecting cities and boats and rich people. So that's Cartagena, as you can see. Pretty easy.
They're going to jail.
Kids could play. My people go to jail. I didn't play very well this game, but next time, Finn, I'll get you. How would you review this game, Finn? It's obviously easy enough for kid. Do you like this game?
Yeah.
Yeah? Could you say a little more? Could you say it with
Yes.
yes? What do you like about it?
That I won.
You like winning. That's what it's all about for him. Do you like jumping really far distances?
Yeah.
See, for me, it is satisfying jumping very far distances. Carla, who you see on here a lot, she is an expert at getting lots of cards, which is something I enjoy too. Positioning yourself in a way that you're going to be able to jump backwards and then get the most cards with the minimum loss of forward momentum. That's what this game's all about to me. And it's just really easy. The game board changes every time. You flip them around. You shimmy them up, whatever. You can create a totally new board. And it's so simple. We actually talked about this a little bit on BBGB, Bad Box, Good Box, because it is a rather terrible box. At least the edition I have. But anyway, Finn, you want to come say goodbye? Any last thoughts? What would you give this game?
What?
Let's do on a meeple rating, 1 to 5.
5.
What would you say? How good is this game? 1 to 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst, 3 being in the middle, 4 being pretty good. What would you say?
Maybe like 2.
2?
Yeah.
2? That means you don't like it?
What's that? What's that?
5 means you love it, you want to play it all the time. 4 means you really like it, you'd like to play it a lot. 3 means you're okay, you'll play it a little bit. 2 means you don't like it, and 1 means you never want to play it.
Maybe sort of like 5.
A 5. Finn gives it a 5 out of 5 meeples. I give it a 4 because it is a game I like playing. I like playing a lot. It's especially good to just play quick before you play other games. But it doesn't have the depth that... Stop. It doesn't have the depth. Stop. Listen. Don't move your hands. I'm trying to talk to the camera. So I don't edit this stuff. Leave it all in. Trying to teach them proper camera and board game etiquette. And you get to all learn at the same time. So have your kids watch too. But anyway, to finish up my review, I give 4 out of 5 because this is a game that I do like to play a lot. I would say almost 4.5. It just lacks the sort of depth that I would give a 5 out of 5 game. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll put a link in the comments in case you want to check it out. It's a pretty cheap game. So thanks a lot. See you next time.